Vivian, I've been putting off an important task, my finances. Do you think you can help me if you have a minute?
Yeah, sure, happy to help. It's tempting to put finances on the back burner.
Yeah, but I'm sure that at some point every graduate student has to face them, right?
Of course, and planning your finances in advance will help you to focus more on your studies.
That's a good point for sure. Having to juggle your tuition fees, finding funding, and maybe even a job can feel so overwhelming on top of everything else that we are already required to do. How do you do it? Do you have any advice?
Sure, let's tackle things one thing at a time, starting with tuition. Luckily, McGill makes it easy for you to track your tuition payments and other fees on the McGill Student Accounts page. There's even this helpful resource called the Fee Calculator, which can help you budget.
Well, that's useful, but how about when students need more than just budgeting and organization? I understand that students often apply for graduate funding for their research, but what kind of funding should I be looking for?
Graduate funding comes in two main forms, internal and external funding. And you can find out all about funding opportunities through Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, or GPS.
Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies oversees graduate funding policies and provides support for students applying for external funding. There's two types of funding at McGill: internal funding and external funding. Internal funding is usually offered as part of your offer of admission, and you're automatically considered with your application to McGill. If you have any questions about internal funding, you're welcome to contact your department or your graduate program director to know more about it. The second kind of funding is external funding, and those are awards by the provincial or federal government or other agencies outside of McGill University. While we do not do the whole process here at McGill, we do provide support for you to apply to those opportunities, and we have workshops or other type of support to guide you through that. For more information about these sessions or about how to apply to these external opportunities, you can visit our website at GPS.
I know that graduate students often have part-time jobs as well, such as teaching assistantships.
Yeah, so there are lots of part-time opportunities that are offered to McGill students, and the main one is teaching assistantships, as you said.
And that would be advertised by my department, I imagine?
Exactly.
TAing seems like a great way to get extra cash and at the same time build some skills that could be very useful for my career.
Exactly. And there are other options for students looking for part-time jobs. Students with demonstrated financial need can apply for a work-study program, which includes jobs both on campus and at McGill-affiliated institutions. All of these job opportunities can be found on Workday, which is McGill's human resources platform, and My Future, which is managed by Career Planning Services, or CAPS. The Career Planning Services actually provides both individual career advising as well as group workshops to help you figure out your options and help you plan for your future career.
So graduate students can apply for funding and jobs through all of these resources. But what if someone is still in need of financial help after all of these steps? Can international students, for instance, apply for student aid?
Of course. The Scholarships and Student Aid Office can give advice on government student assistance and need-based financial aid. You can check out all of their resources and the financial aid program if you need any help with expenses.
At the Scholarships and Student Aid Office, we administer government student assistance, supporting students with applications and appeals. Although we do not provide core funding, our office does provide modest supplementary financial assistance to eligible graduate students through McGill's financial aid programs, including work-study, tuition fee deferrals, and in-course financial aid. Please note, first-year international students have proven financial capacity to pay for their first year of study and are not eligible to receive assistance during this period. We also provide financial wellness education through one-on-one advising and webinars. We are excited to be welcoming our new students to campus for the upcoming academic year.
I'm gonna need some time to peruse all of these resources and figure out what fits best with my plan for this year. But thank you so much, this has been really helpful.
Sure, anytime, Rodrigo.